Okay, welcome back to your writing. Today we are going to analyze an author's reasons, facts, and details. In order to write an opinion essay, you need details to support reasons for your opinion. Today I'm going to show you how I identify those details in a text. So if we look at the mentor text opinion essay, pretend like I wrote this. Okay. In the first paragraph, which is our introduction, I introduce 3 reasons why I would not recommend the author. So let's look at it and identify those reasons together. Lad, a Dog may have been popular with kids when it came out in 1919, but I would have to give the author, Albert Payson Terhune, a big thumbs down. I would not recommend this author to my classmates. The writing and pacing are too old-fashioned for today's readers. Okay, there is one reason. It's too old-fashioned for today's readers. Some of the word choices make it feel as if the book was written 1,000 years ago, not 100 years ago. So word choicing is outdated. That's reason number 2. Plus, the point of view the story is told in, the third person by an all-knowing narrator, is not as engaging as it could be. So the third reason is third person not being engaging. So those are 3 reasons why Miss Henry would not recommend this author. If we look here at the first paragraph, second paragraph, it says, Lad, a Dog is an adventure story and should be exciting, but it moves slowly. So here I am going into depth over one of my reasons, which detracts from the action. For example, this sentence describes Lad saving his mistress from drowning. The dog's burden was thus made infinitely lighter than if she had struggled or had lain in a posture less easy for towing. A rescue should be exciting and action-packed, but this sentence makes it sound like something from a boring manual. Okay? So, this goes back to the first reason here, is that the pacing is slow. Now, I gave the reason, and then I gave details to support my reason. So I'm going to highlight the details or the example in a different color. I gave an example sentence. The dog's burden was thus made infinitely lighter than if she had struggled or had lain in a posture less easy for towing. So there's my example. Reason, example, and then I go into more detail about why I do not enjoy it. It should be exciting, but the sentence is boring. Okay? Let's look at the second one. The stilted writing and old-fashioned word choices also give the story a stiffness that will be off-putting to young readers today. Specifically in the sentence I just quoted, did the author really need to use thus, or consider this sentence? And because the dog was strong of soul and I always struggle with this word, chivalric withal, and because the mistress was altogether lovable, Lad placed her altar even above the master's. What is the purpose of the word withal? So, another reason, word choice. And then I gave examples and details that support my reason. Oops, that was supposed to be in a different color. Like thus and withal. Okay, now if you look here, you should have 1 and 2 already figured out. You're going to do 3 and 4 on your own. So what is the third reason for the author's opinion? So pretend like I wrote it. What is the third reason for my opinion, and what details? So you're going to look at we already know the third reason, not engaging. And it's written in third person. So you're going to find that in this paragraph. So since your printouts did not include the back, you're going to have to pause this video and read. What was the third reason? And what details did I give to support that reason? And that is all you are doing today.